Hello, 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 hello. Good evening, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're listening to me. I want to welcome you to today's live stream. Welcome. In 48 hours, I am going to make you an author that can sell your book and make so much money. Welcome, everyone. If you can hear me, please just type in the comment section. I can hear you loud and clear. If it's not clear enough, let me also know. If it's not clear enough, let me also know. If it's shaky, let me also know. I am here for you today. Welcome, everyone. It's a delight to have you all here. My name is Uzoma Oranibo, and today I'm going to take you on a journey on how you can become an author. So if you're listening to me, kindly just type in the comment section. Just tell me I can hear you. I also want to know where you're chatting from. Where are you chatting from? Are you chatting from Lagos? Are you chatting from Benue? Are you chatting from Makodi? Are you chatting from where exactly? So let me know in the comment section where you're chatting from. Welcome, everyone, and today is going to be an amazing class. Today, we're going to be having an amazing class. So, welcome, everyone. So, if you have any friend that would like to benefit from this training, it's going to be a practical training. Just let them know. Let them know. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. And today, we are going to be getting straight into it. So, I can see some beautiful people already. I can see Juliet. Juliet said she can hear me. Welcome, Juliet. And every other person that is on ground. If you're on ground, just let me know you're on ground. So I can see Precious and I can see Juliet. Juliet is chatting from Port Harcourt. So we have one South represent. I think Southeast represented already, or South regardless. Welcome, Juliet. Welcome, Precious. Welcome to everyone on this live. It's going to be an amazing life, and let's get down into business. Whoa, I can see other people. So let's still wait for other people. I can see Taiwo from Ile-Ife. Ile-Ife. Wow. Welcome Taiwo from Ile-Ife. I can see Yusuf. I can see Yusuf. I can see Praise from Ibadan. Welcome, Praise. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's going to be an amazing section today. Okay, Precious is chatting from Akwa Ibom. Welcome everyone again. Please, the group is open. If you're coming from the ebook, if you're coming from the ebook class in WhatsApp, just go and tell them that, hey, guys, you don't have to miss anything. Class is ready. Just help me spam the chat so that people can join immediately so they can't miss this amazing session. Welcome everyone. In today's class, my biggest promise is to teach you how to become an author in 48 hours without breaking the bank, without thinking too much. I'm going to teach you how to use some certain skills, some certain tools to authorize authorship for your life, for yourself. And you're going to get the necessary value if you listen to me to the end. Now, this is not your regular kind of webinar where the motives are very, very, they're not going to favor you. This webinar in the next 30 minutes to 45 minutes, you're going to get the value of people that are used to spend hours listening to a particular course. So just be rest assured that this is an impactful session. No too much talk. Let's get straight into it. So I want to ask you the first question today. The reason why you have joined this masterclass is because you want to create an ebook. That is the reason why you have joined this masterclass today. So my question to you is, why do you want to create an ebook? Why do you want to write a book? Why do you want to be an author today? So why do you want to be an author? If you can answer that question, I'll be very glad. Why do you want to be an author today? Why do you want to be an author? Now, there are 3 reasons why you should want to be an author. Number 1, there are 3 reasons why you should want to be an author. Number 1, for the sake of impact. For the sake of impact. Now, let me tell you something about impact. You see this man, Mr. Femi Otedola. This man is interested in here. He's creating he's finished writing a book and ready to sell. The name of that book is Making It Big. Now, would you tell me that Femi Otedola is looking for something? Would you tell me he's looking for money? Would you tell me he's looking for fame? He doesn't need all of that. He doesn't need all of that to become the top 10 richest man in Nigeria. But as he has accumulated this wealth, he has decided to document his knowledge, his conviction, so that it can help people like you and I who want to become millionaires and billionaires in dollars. Do you understand what I'm saying? So Mr. Femi Otedola is one person that is trying to drive impact. Now, if you are here now, let's take Emmanuel for an example. Emmanuel has achieved success in the different sectors of his life, or maybe he's in the oil sector. Emmanuel now decides, okay, I've made a lot of money. I am interested in helping a lot of people. Emmanuel now decides to write a book. Emmanuel is writing that book for impact. And guess what? Impact actually gives open more rooms for you. When you become a driver of change, you have more people. You're going to command more influence. You understand? And when you command more influence, this influence is very intelligent, is very important for you to get into some rooms. So having your book impact is very important. Sometimes when you want to travel outside the country, the US embassy, all those things, they vet you out. They check, who is this person? Is he worthy to go into our country? What has he done with his life? But they say, this guy is an author. This lady is an author. This person is not just a anyhow person. And maybe you now wrote a book very, very awesome, noteworthy. Then they will give you visa immediately. Do you see what book can do? Book is your identity card. Book is your complimentary card. Book is your passport to actually get into rooms. When you tell people that I'm an author, do you know the kind of respect they are called to you? They have called you a different kind of respect. Having a book to your name is very important, especially if you have knowledge. Now, this is just the first reason why you're writing a book. The second reason why you should vie to write a book today is for the sake of the second reasons why you should vie to write a book is for the sake of influence. It's for the sake of influence. Sorry, I don't know why. It's for the sake of influence. Sorry about that, guys. Now, I want you to do something for me. Everyone that is here, I think from my end, I have like 13 people viewing. A lot of people are still going to benefit from this training. One thing you can do right now is to copy this link, share it on your WhatsApp status, share this link on the WhatsApp group that we created. Everybody can chat in there. Tell people that we are live. Inform everyone that we are live. Inform everyone that we are live. So do that right now for me. I want everyone to, this is just an assembly. It's going to be an impactful one for everyone. So help me tell others that we are live. Thank you so much. So as you do that quickly, I would like to tell you the second reason why it is important for you to write a book. For the sake of influence. Now, what is impact? Impact is when you're making an impact, you're driving change, you're giving people information that can change their life. Impact is when your resources, your material can take somebody from point A to point B. Immediately you write a book and you authorize impact and you diffuse impact. You give out impact from your book is very valuable. It impacts people. The next thing that happens to you automatically is that you are influential. The reason why many people are not known in this world is because they have boxed themselves. You have knowledge, you have gotten success in a particular thing, but most times you decide to just close yourself and you don't decide to like share this knowledge with anyone. If you keep all those things with you, there's only so much you can do with them. So my recommendation today is that the little light you have, you need to shine it out so that people can also get from your value. And when people get from your value, guess what will happen? People will start calling you mentor. People will start calling you coach. People will start giving you some kind of authority status. Because what? To write a book, that is why they said, if you write a book, you're an author automatically because you're an authority in a particular field. What is authority? Authority is you're a king of a jurisdiction. A lot of you sitting down here listening to me, right? You have that power to bring change into the world. This is a practical session. I am going to be showing you exactly how to do this thing. Now, the next thing that happens when you write a book, when you've given impact, when you've authorized influence for yourself, is that automatically money comes to you. Guess what? Money is the reward for value. If you bring value in the marketplace, you're going to get money as a reward, especially when you put a price tag to it. Ladies and gentlemen, if Mr. Tony Elumelu bring out a book today and say that book is valued at $25, I am going to buy. Do you know why? Because he is known as a person of impact. He's also known as a person that is influential because of what he has done. And in that light, even if he brings out a book, everybody will rush and buy the book. Do you know why? Because he's an impactful person. And guess what? His authority state he's going to make so much money. You understand? And all those people, they can't just bring out book like that for free. They'll put a price tag to it because it is valuable. You understand? So these are the three reasons why you should aim at writing a book: for impact, for influence, and for income. Now you may be asking me, Boss Uzi, why are you talking like this? You that is talking, what have you done? Have you written a book? Have you done anything noteworthy with your life? Have you actually documented your own conviction? How has ebook helped you? How has this thing transformed your own life? You may be asking me that question. The person you're asking that question was the same person that couldn't boast of 5,000 naira in his account in 2020 during the COVID. My life transformed in that period because of what I am about to tell you right now. During the COVID, I lost my job that was paying me 15,000 naira a month. I was working in Yaba Market. For many people that knows Yaba Market in this place, that was where I was working. I was a sales boy in a shoe shop, earning 15,000 naira as an undergraduate. I needed to come home, hustle, then go back to school. Now, the reason that made me even like hustling till 2020 is because I spent 8 good years of my life in the university, as opposed to the normal 4 years I was supposed to spend. So my life was automatically in shambles. My mates were in NYSC, they were already getting jobs, they were already buying cars, they were already landing premium job. And I was still in school trying to fix up one carryover here and there. Guess what? This setback held me back. I felt less of myself. Tribulations hit me. My mates were celebrating jobs. Some of them were traveling to the UK. But I was there in my frustration, eating it up, soaking myself up. And I told myself something, and I promised myself one thing. I said that this sufferness that I'm suffering, this mental hustle, the physical hustle, I must turn all my pains into money. I made a commitment with myself that I must turn my pains into money. And I did not know how to do that until the COVID-19 came and paused things up for us. During the COVID, everybody was at home. Everybody was in the house. Lost my job already. And I remember I had 5,000 in my account. And that 5,000 was a gift that somebody gifted me for my birthday. And I was just eating the money small, small. Then I saw on the online space, there was a lady, God bless Esther, wherever you are. Now, let me tell you something. See, when you write something, when you write a book, or when you write a course or something that can bless people, there is no price tag that can quantify the value of that. There are two people I'm going to thank. Number one, there's a lady on Facebook, her name is Grace Kalu, and another one, Esther Enemeruwe Odafe. Those two ladies, I will continue to tell their stories everywhere I talk about the ebook, because it was them that showed me the reality of what it means to make money on the internet by creating and documenting your knowledge. These people, I just was passing through social media, endlessly roaming as usual, going from Facebook, go to Twitter, then balance it up with Instagram as a balanced diet. I was I was directionless until I discovered these people online. Now, this lady always gives value on her status, on her post, on her Facebook page. It was people that were raining then. She normally give timeless value. But that day, she decided, I think she created a course, an audio program. She told us that if you really want to write a book, publish it, launch it, and publish it, then all you need to do is to get this program. If I tell you the amount of that program, it was insanely very, very, very affordable. Very affordable. And guess what? Even in its affordability, I was not able to afford it because I was broke. Not just broke physically, but broke physically and mentally because then I was not very used to paying for course. Let me tell you something. There is a price for your next level. Once you see it, it may look very, very difficult for you to pay that price. But trust me, if you pay that price, it will be one of the best things you're going to do for your life. I took out my hard-earned 2,000 naira. I'm not going to hide the price. It was 2,000 naira. I took out the hard-earned 2,000 naira. Things were very okay that time. So 2,000 naira was actually a big money. I took my 2,000 naira and paid for this course. In agony, when I paid for that course, I said, this course, I must use this course to produce my own book. Now, when I finished listening to that course, Esther told us how to, number one, how to find what you want to produce, the what, the when, and she just gave us the indices on how to create a book. And because of that, I was able to create my own book. Now, let me tell you something. And I'll also tell you what I created. I created one book called Mindset Boost. I'm going to show you very soon in fact, let me even show you. Let me share my screen. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're tracking, say I am tracking. Are you tracking? If you're tracking, say I am tracking Boss Uzi. Say I am tracking Boss Uzi. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be sharing my screen right now. If you can see my screen, just let me know you can see my screen. Just type in the comment section, say Boss Uzi, I can see your screen. Just type Boss Uzi, I can see your screen. Beautiful. So now, if you search my name on Google, my name is Uzoma Oranibo. Uzoma Oranibo. The first thing you're going to see is, amongst every other thing, you will find out that number one, this guy is an author. This guy is an author. You've already seen one book, Copywriting in 3 Minutes. But let's open to my images. I'm showing you the power of an ebook. You see something, you see all my biography, everything. Then you see something called Ebook Copywriting in 3 Minutes. This book has had over 6,000 downloads. Then you can see this one, Mindset Boost. This was the book I created from that training. This was the book I created from that training. I can see it here. The name of the book is Mindset Boost, and it is hosted on Seller. And it's valued at 5,000. I sell it in 5,000. I've sold over 1,000 copies, and I've given a lot of these copies for free because a man paid for it. A man paid me, and I'm going to tell you how all these things happen. It is a very beautiful story. Somebody gave me a blank check and told me that, hey, write this check, and for this particular time, don't sell this book. Give this book for free because a lot of people need this book. This man read this book, saw the impact that this book can bring. Then this man told me that, hey, take this blank check, write any amount you want, and forget about selling it for the next amount for this time. And that is what I did. Ladies and gentlemen, that check alone changed my life. I'm not going to talk about the check because the check is still far. If you can see okay, let's go. The check is still very, very far. I'm not going to talk about the check. There's a lot of things to talk about. There is another. When I finished listening to that course, the next thing I did was to package my knowledge into a book called Mindset Boost. What is Mindset Boost? Mindset Boost means it's just a book that is a compendium of all my experiences. All my experiences, how I was able to navigate from just a struggling person in the university, how I was able to navigate. In fact, I was still navigating life then because it was 2020. I had not graduated by then. Even though I was an old man, I had not graduated by then. But I decided to write a book even in my misery. And I decided to make money. Guess what? When I finished writing that book, created a launch system using my unique launch framework. The next thing that happened for me was that I was able to make my first 6 figures ever in my life just that night. Do you know something? The reason why you have not made the kind of money you want to make is because you have not done the things that people will give you money for. Once you can package your knowledge, you package your intelligence into something that people are willing to pay for, then it is inevitable for you to gather the wealth of the richest, the poorest. You gather the wealth as long as the thing is giving value, as long as what you're giving is driving change. I have a lot of students. Some of them have written books on pets, dog training. Some of them have written books on farmland, agriculture. Some of them have written books on cooking. Some of them have written books on e-commerce, sales, marketing, catering, how to make sausage. Some of them have done how to repair an iPhone screen. Some of them have written numerous books and they have made six figures from it. One of the biggest conceptions about writing book is that you need to spend hundreds of hours writing your book. That conception has been disintegrated, especially now that AI is like a thing. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are in these times and age and you know how to use AI, you can authorize wealth for yourself within 48 hours. And I'm going to show you how to do that. I think you guys are not listening. Please, if you're listening, just let me know. Just drop a fire emoji. Just burn the comment section. Burn the comment section. Just let me know you're listening. Just burn the comment section. Drop a fire emoji. At any point you're listening and you've reached this level, drop a fire emoji. Let us get into the practical right now. We've been talking so much. I created a book. I'm going to tell you the exact amount I made that night. It was 300 and okay, the total amount of pledges was about 300 and something. But that night, I was able to make my first six figures. So thank you so much. I can see your fire, your burning. Precious, welcome. I can see your burning. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, very, very well. Welcome, everyone. Let's go. So this is a very important thing. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to me right now, go and tell those people in the group that, hey, we are... All right. Somebody just tell the people that we are already on live. Tell the people we are already on live and they are missing if they are not here. We just have less than 30 minutes to go and we are out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get straight into practical. I am going to show you how to create a book right now. Now, I want to ask you, I gave an assignment. How many people was able to create their cover page, their ebook cover? How many people was able to create their ebook cover? So I saw a lot of beautiful covers. If you have not created your ebook cover, you need to do that. That is the stepping stone. But before that, I would like to show you exactly how to actually write a book. It's not just about creating ebook cover. Before you write a book, there are questions you need to answer for yourself. And that is what I'm going to be doing right now. So let's go over to, I'm going to share my screen very, very soon. So let's go over to Google Docs, where I'm going to open the illustration of today's class. All right, so let's go. Now, what we want to do right now, before you write a book, there is something that is very important for you to do. It is called mind mapping. So let me share my screen right now. It is called mind mapping. Okay. It is called mind mapping. So let me share the screen right now. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, do me the honor of subscribing. It will really benefit you to relate with my content more often. Well done, everyone. So if you can see my screen, please just do that right now. Please just do that right now. If you can see my screen, just let me know. I think I have switched to something else. Now, what we want to do right now is called mind mapping. Mind mapping is very, very important for your book. Mind mapping is very important for your book. Can you see your screen? Somebody said, can I use phone for this? You can use phone for this, my dear. Anything you can use phone for now. There is no limitation now. Phone can be used for anything right now. See, so let's go straight into what we have here. We want to mind map our book so that we can write a book. Remember, I told you guys that in the next 48 hours, we are going to become an author. But I'm going to show you the blueprint so that you can do that for yourself. Before you write your book, you need to identify your niche. Somebody say niche. In the comment section, say niche. Somebody say niche. You need to identify your niche. Somebody be asking me, Boss Uzi, what is niche? What is niche? I've been hearing about niche. Niche is a specialized category. Niche is a specialized category. On the internet, it is like, if you want to be known on the internet, you must be known for something, a niche. There's different kind of niche. There is the health niche, wealth niche, there is entertainment niche. Entertainment niche. There is a health niche, there is the wealth niche, there is the entertainment niche. So first, you need to identify your niche. Now, let me tell you something. For you to make money from ebooks, you need to know something that people will give you money. People will give you money when you can help them save time, when you can help them reduce pain, when you can help them be more happier. So if your niche is centered around these things, if your niche is centered around these problem solving things, you're going to make a lot of money. Now, what is wealth niche? Wealth niche is any niche that helps a lot of people, that helps people make money. Wealth niche can be something like real estate, can be something like digital marketing, can be something like affiliate marketing. Just that is wealth niche. Can be something like cryptocurrency, forex trading, wealth niche. Anything that helps people make money. You understand? That is what wealth niche is, that is directly involved in helping people make so much money. Like personally, I am a copywriter, I am a sales and marketing coach. Also, I'm a trainer as well. And all my end goal is to see people increase in financially. That is my end goal. So automatically, I am what in the wealth niche. What about the relationship niche? A lot of you have some a lot of you have a giving talent to help people mediate relationship. You have talent to help people with their relationship. You always find yourself at the corners of giving advices. You always find yourself in the corners of helping people strengthen their relationship. You know, you like talking about to single men, you like talking about single ladies, you like talking to married people. This niche is for you, relationship niche. Now you're an expert in this niche. The next thing for you to do is to productize your knowledge. I'm going to be showing you how to do that immediately. The next is the health niche. A lot of you are in this health niche. You have a strong desire to see people live healthy. You have a strong desire to show people how to live healthy, maybe through herbal means, or you have some ready-made just to show them some supplements and all that. You can document your conviction in a book that is centered around the health niche. You understand? Now, health niche, something like blood sugar, talking about hypertension. You can even write a book talking about the value of ginger. You can even write a book talking about the you know the benefit of what of watermelon in satisfying your partner. You understand? When it comes to relationship, also, relationship is divided into many singles, dating, sex, different parts. You understand? When you find yourself in this aspect, you can there's something called sub niche. So now let's talk about sub niche. Sub niche is your niche under your niche. Sub niche is a niche under a niche. Like I told you, in wealth niche, you have other sub headings, sub niches like real estate, digital marketing, affiliate marketing, forex trading, cryptocurrency. Anything that just help people make money. That is it. So relationship niche also have the same, like I just mentioned. Health niche also have the same. Now, entertainment niche, why I don't even entertainment niche is a new niche that has come to play right now. You can see the advent of social media, TikTok. This is now a niche for a lot of people. This sponsors happiness, and that is why you will see somebody like Pella on TikTok amassing 10 million followers, 100 million followers. You will see Sabinus, you will see all those actresses, because people are now drawn into entertainment. In Nigeria, the entertainment industry is now very big. It's very big. Anything you do under the entertainment industry, we will sell. We will sell, because people want to laugh, people want to enjoy life, people want to relax. You understand? So, what can you create from here? Entertainment niche is basically about content. You understand? So, why I just put that there, I just want to make a variation when writing an ebook. People that want to do entertainment, their best format for taking in knowledge is not ebook. Most times it is maybe videos or audios and all that. So I'm going to remove it here for the sake of this training. Are you with me, guys? Are you with me, guys? All right, beautiful. So the next thing we need to do right now is we need to write our book. And for us to write our book, we need to what? We need to write our book. And for us to write our book, I would like us to, choose the niche we are going to write on. So, ladies and gentlemen, should we write on the health niche? Should we write on the relationship niche? Or should we write on the what? On the health niche, wealth niche, or should we write on relationship? So let me know which one we should write our book now. We just have like 20 more minutes to go. So which niche should we write on? So just start put in the comment section why I go over to the next thing. So the next thing I'm going to do when we've discovered the niche we want to write on, we need to create a cover page for it. We need to create our book. Somebody said personal development. Very good. It's a very good one. So majority carries the vote. So because of you, Afolabi said personal development. I think we should just go for it because most times I've not even written on personal development. Okay, Afolabi said relationship again. So it will be a voting system. So depends. So everybody should just type what kind of niche should we write on? What kind of niche should we write on? Let me inform the people that we are live. So we are live. So what niche should we write on? What niche should we write on, guys? Somebody said wealth. I'm seeing a lot of wealth niche. I'm seeing a lot of wealth niche. All right. Somebody said my hobby. All right. Beautiful. All right. So let us go straight into let us write our book on maybe wealth niche. Let's pick a wealth niche. So I'm going to be sharing my full screen now so that we can see everything I'm doing on my screen. Now, all these things I am doing with my computer, you can do them with your words, you can do them with your phone. You can do them with your phone. I'm doing it on computer because of the we are streaming, but you can do them with your phone. So let's get into business, guys. So we're going to be writing a book on. Let me see it again in the comment section. So we are going to put a book on wealth. I'm going to write a book on wealth, anything that relates to wealth. So under wealth, what should we pick on? No, let us write a book on relationship. Let's write a book on relationship. Sorry, guys, I did not take your opinion. I think I want to just because I know a lot of people are into the relationship niche. So let's me do relationship. So today we are going to be talking about relationship. So let me just page break this. Guys, this will change your life, will make you a lot of money if you can productize your knowledge. A lot of you have something to offer the world. So now let's go niche. Then I'm going to go into what relationship niche. So we are going to be fast right now. So the sub niche is what sub niche should we do? Should we choose on what sub niche should we choose? Sex. Should we go on? Is dating. There is what sex. There is single men. There is what single ladies. There is what adult conflicts. There is family. There is and family. So this is just a little bit of sub niche. So let's just what sub niche should we pick here? So ladies and gentlemen, anyone I see, I'm just going to choose what sub niche should we pick, guys. Is a scattered stream. So show me the one I should pick. Show me the one I should pick here. Show me the one I should pick. Which one should I pick? Somebody is talking about personal development. Let us go. Which one should we pick? Which one should we pick right now? Somebody said dating. All right. So since I saw dating, I am going to talk about dating. So let's see again. So Solar said dating. So let us go and use dating. So now under dating, under dating, what are the dating? What are the names? What is the name of our book? Now that brings us to a tool called we are going to start using AI tool right now. We're going to start using AI tool. Now, let me tell you something, guys. Never feel never feel bad for using AI. AI has come to stay. AI will change your life, literally. AI will change your life. So never feel bad using artificial intelligence to work. So today, I'm going to show you how to use AI to brainstorm. You understand? So let's go. Which one is love lubricant? So let's go over to AI. So I'm going to share my screen again. I am going to show you how to use AI. I'm going to show you how to use AI to brainstorm. Remember, we are writing our book in 48 hours, and if we must do that, we must be very smart about it. So let's go over to what? ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is going to be the AI tool we are going to be using today. So very, very beautiful. So this is ChatGPT 5. Let me customize it. Let me change my theme to white so that many of you can see. Many of you can see my theme, light theme. Very, very good. So beautiful. So this is our interface right now that we are going to be using. Now we are going to ask ChatGPT some set of questions. And I'm going to ask it, please, if you can see my screen, I want to make sure that you can see my screen. Just type, I can see your screen, Boss Uzi. Let it not be like I am talking to myself. Please, if you can see my screen, just type, I can see your screen, Boss Uzi. Okay, beautiful. Please type it. Let me know you can see my screen. At every point, because there are sometimes many people don't see my screen and I just keep talking and I don't want that to happen right now. So let's go. So I'll just tell ChatGPT, um, hello, Chair. I intend to write a book on relationship, a book in the relationship niche. Now, the reason and the sub niche is dating. Remember, we picked the sub niche by ourselves. Now, you're not going to tell. Now, the mistake many people make is that they just write book based on vibe. You don't write it. You need to write book based on a problem. So we are going to be stating the problem for ChatGPT now. The reason I am writing this book is to help single ladies, pick the right or pick the right man to do life with, with. My burning desire is to see many godly relationship produced from this book. But I need suggestions on the title of the book. A suggestion that attracts my ideal my ideal my ideal audience and persuades them. How did they spell audience? Audience. And persuades them to buy my book at any price. At any price. Now you can see it is you need to be detailed. And when we press enter, guess what will happen? You're going to get a detailed work. You understand? Now see the suggestion that AI has given us. Marry right, a godly woman's guide to choosing the right man. Before you say yes, how to discern the man who truly, how to discern the man, who, how to discern the man who's truly is already complicated. So run away from complicated book titles, please. Love without regret, the biblical way to choose a husband. You can see the godly dating blueprint, how to find the right man. Number 5, not just any man, a single woman's guide to picking God's choice. Number 6, from single to chosen, how to attract the right man. You understand? Number 7, daughters don't settle. All the blah, 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 others. So you can see different names. Now, if you're not good with anyone, you can tell ChatGPT, hello, chat, these titles are too vague. You can now put comma. I need a title that resonates strongly to a typical Nigerian lady. Now, this is just a fizzy. I'm just trying to tell you how you can stretch AI without feeling bad. You understand? Now, you can see this one, how to spot a husband material before you waste your time. You can see this one. The reason why nearly all men in Lagos are mad book that was written by that lady Damilare is selling is because of the title. Never be emotional when choosing your title. Think very well. Like when I was checking some of your ebook covers, I was seeing some very random titles and I was just crying. I said these guys will not sell one bit. You can see how to avoid fake love and choose the right man. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, I'm going to need your suggestions right now. What, which title should we pick right now? Which title should we pick right now? Please give me your suggestion. Which title should we pick right now? Just tell me, should we pick from batch A or batch B? This is batch B. Just choose the one that resonates well. Or should we just use this one to save time? What is this one? How to avoid fake love in Nigeria. Should we pick this one? Should we pick number 8? Please just let me know in the comments so that we can write this book immediately. Should we make okay? Should we pick that one? All right. So let's just pick number 8. Let's pick number 8. How to avoid fake love and choose the right man. Guys, can you see the beauty of AI? Can you see what this thing is doing for us? So let's go over to our Canva, the Canva I taught you guys. So the next thing we do in Canva, when you've opened Canva, you see canva.com, just canva.com. When you open Canva, the next thing you need to do is to just type here, go to templates and type what? Book cover. Just type book cover in templates, book cover. A lot of you are designing from scratch. You're going to have a lot of rubbish design. You understand? So I can now also put something like relationship, 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 relationship. All right. So you can see beautiful designs that was given to us. Now, our job is now to pick one of all these designs. Just pick one of it, tweak it a little here, a little there, and and just take it up. So let us pick a very good design. It's something that resonates with the Nigerian audience. Nigerians don't fall in love with all this. Now it must be really very strong. So guys, let's pick a very nice book cover. Now, for the sake of time, I have a class with my beautiful students. Unfortunately, I am not there. Unfortunately, I have to postpone that class by 30 minutes. So let me be fast. Let me just pick one immediately. So now you can see some of these things are pro versions. So you can just ignore the pro versions if you're not if you don't have what do you call it again? Canva Premium. If you can just ignore that. So there's a lot of fine book cover here. Now, this is for people that want to do cookbook. If you want to do cookbook, there's a template for you. So there's template for anything. You understand? So let me just pick one simple stuff. Let me pick this one. The reason why I want to pick this one is because I see it's very simple and it's seemingly easy to edit. Now, they've also given me some range of other designs. If we were using pro version, we would not even think twice. So you can see a lot of you can write a lot of book and publish it on Amazon. Guess what? Let me even show you something. Uzoma Ranibo, Amazon. Just to save time, let me just find my book on Amazon. You can see my book is number 1 on Amazon. When you're just looking at it, my book is number 1. When you click on it, it's already taking you to Amazon. So what is happening right now, I'm selling this book to American audience. Some of them are reading it on Kindle. Some of them are, and I'm pricing this book. It's very cheap online, $4. And imagine 100 people buying your book in a month for $4. And you can see very beautiful. A lot of money is being made just by writing a book. I've published a lot of book. This is just my own biography, and that is why I'm focusing on this, my book. You can see. So a lot of all these things are things you will learn eventually. So let us just design our book. No time to waste time. Now we are going to use this one. So what is the title of our book again? Let's go and check it. Number 8 is How to Avoid Fake Love and Choose the Right Man in Nigeria. Now, this Nigeria may limit us. may limit us. So we are not going to use Nigeria. So we are going to just use this one. How to avoid fake love and choose the right man. Beautiful. So let's go over to this. The next thing we need to do is to edit our book. Now, for the sake of time, we are not going to be editing this back cover that has already been created. On normally we are supposed to have done that, but we're not going to do that right now. So let us just impute our title. So I'm going to start copying. So I'm going to like copy this one, how to. So I'm going to copy this and paste it, how to avoid. Then go back to here, how to avoid fake love. Then go back here and paste it. Then paste it. How to avoid fake love. Now forget about, don't be scared about when you see the, don't be scared when you see the when the designs fall out. How to avoid fake love. Then maybe we can just duplicate it to write the other ones. Now when you're designing your ebook, it's going to be like as if you're building a house. So don't be so interested in making everything right. So you can see. So I'm going to do it small by small. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. This is not large enough. So let me make it larger enough so that you guys can see. All right. So I've already done that. So the next thing I need to do right now is to align everything together. Now you can see the you can see the title, the font size is not even that dope. So we are going to fix all that right now. So the next thing we need to do is to tell ChatGPT, kindly give us a subtitle for this one. So copy, kindly give us a subtitle for this one. For this one, they will just bam. So it gives us a subtitle and a very easy subtitle. So it will be now the Nigerian ladies. No, we are going to remove this Nigeria. The ladies step-by-step guide to finding a godly man without wasting time. So this is what we are going to copy. We are going to copy this and we are going to paste it here. You understand? So we are going to remove the Nigerian because we're not just writing this book for Nigerians alone. Now, the next thing we need to do is to edit the font size. The font is looking so barbaric. So we just look for a very nice font. And, if you don't know the font to use, you can just go with Times New Romans. If you're writing project in school, this is the font size we used to use. This font size never fails. So Times New Romans is very easy to use. So let us just use Times New Romans today. Or we can use first, we can just mix up different font sizes. It mustn't be one, just to add taste to your work. So I think this one is very slim. So let's use slim subheadings, or let's use a slimmer subheadings. So like I told you guys, writing a book is architecture, is work, it's is intelligence. You need to bring out the best visual. So because of the sake of time, I am going to use these three. I'm going to use these three font size. Number one is Norwester. The other one is Norwester, then the other one is Montserrat. So let us just use this one. So you can see that it is this avoid fake love is coming together. So what you need to do is to locate spacing. Spacing is here. Then you click on spacing, then increase the spacing. It can be 0, it can be 2.0. So when you've done that, that is that. So let us align it well. So good. So you can see that one. No. So we can just space it like this and it's okay. Then we'll just shift this one up. Then maybe we should just change this one to Norwester so that everything will just align. Just for the sake of this training, because I'm interested in giving, you understand. So very good. Very good. Welcome, guys. So beautiful. The next thing you need to do now is to start aligning the words. aligning the words, the font numbers. So we already know that this one will be big. This one will be big. It will have a very big size. How to? Then this one will have another big size. Maybe let's put it 46. Then this one can also have like for the 46, 46. Now this is just for the sake of creating. This is just for the sake of creating. This is just this is just a tutorial, and let us also make these things are very, very simple. It's just me. For the first time, as I'm creating, I am showing you how to just do it so that you don't, you know. So this is it. So we've already created our book. Now, if you want to look at your book, see how our book is looking. See how our book is looking. It's looking very, very nice. Now, I feel like we need to remove this one. Let me copy this and let's remove this one. So let me remove this one. What is happening? Anyway, I don't know what I did, but I don't know what I did, but we'll be fine. Anyway, let's go back. Because of time, let's just use what I created before. No time to waste time. So how to avoid fake love? Because perfection is the stealer of time. You understand? So this is what we have for now. So I am going to allocate this book to someone. The person that first writes his or her name in the comment section. Please, if you write your name in the comment section, you know, so write your name in the comment section, write your full name, and I'm going to allocate this book to you. Write your full name in the comment section, and I'm going to allocate this book to you. So if you want to be at the author of this book, then write your full name in the comment section. So copy, delete. This is what I was trying to do. I was just trying to like blend everything together so that it will look well. I think I've been able to achieve that now. So this is how our book will look like now. It will not look so barbaric. So highest we can do is just to expand it a little bit and place it in the middle. So the first person that write the name in the comment section, I give the person this book. All right, it's already in the middle. You can see. So the name, let me check the name that I see in the comments. Or okay, I can see beautiful names already. But the first person I saw was Eneboli Elisha. Wow. So Eneboli Elisha. So beautiful. So I'm going to just type the name and I'm going to copy it. Enaboli Elisha. Elisha. So Elisha is going to be the author of this book because I saw your name first. So let's go back to our screen. Let's go back to our screen. So great. So we'll go and put the name here. Then we'll just paste it. So you can see how everything just aligns by this book. Now, this is already done. We just go here and click on words. Click on share. Then when you're clicking on share, click on words, download. Then I always recommend when you want to, for editing purpose, I always recommend PNG. I always recommend PNG. JPG is good when you want to share on social media, but PNG is when you want to like design normally. You understand? So let's go. So let's download using what? PNG. So it's already in PNG. I'll just click on download. So welcome everyone. My students are waiting for me and we need to end this live stream already. You can see how our book is appearing. Now, this is not all. We now need to make our book very visually appealing. So what I'm going to do is we are going to mock up. So when you want to mock up, there's a website for mock up, but if you cannot get the website, you can just type DIY mockup on Google. When you type this on Google, it will show you DIY mockup book cover. Then click on it on Google. Then you see the first one. The first one is the one you click on. I'm going to drop the link in probably the video description so you can see. So you can see right now, you can do these things with your phone. So we are going to click on what? The single one. I'm going to click on the single. I'll click on next. Then I'm going to locate where I downloaded that book. I'll click on this and I'll just click on OK. And I'll click on upload. Now, when you click on upload, this thing will just be loading. If you have fast network, it will be opening, it will be loading. If you don't have fast network, it will not load. But don't be scared. Just make sure that everything aligns. Just make sure that everything appears. A lot of people were having problem. If you have problem with this with your phone, use Chrome. Chrome is a very good browser to use. Then you go to next. When you click on next, then you see two things: whether you download with JPG or you download with what um or PNG. For the sake of social media, download with PNG, JPG. Understand? So I'm going to click on JPG and it's going to download. I'll click on JPG and it's going to download. You can see it's already downloading. So when it's done, it will just pop out here and we'll see what we've done. You already see. So you can see our book. Now, this is a very important part of this session. The next thing we need to do, which is the most important, we are going to be doing this in maybe like 10 minutes. No, we are going to be doing this in 10 minutes. So we are going to be writing our book. So we'll go to our Google Docs. The application we use to write book is called Google Docs. You can download it on your phone. The reason why you're using Google Docs is because of synchronization. You understand? We're using Google Docs because of what? Synchronization. So the first thing we need to do right now is to let me create a new file document. So the first thing I'll do, I'll name our book. What is the name of our book again? Let me go and get the name. How to avoid fake love and choose the right man. And I'm just going to what? Click on it. And I'm just going to paste it here. Now, the first thing you need to do now is, many of you can't see my screen. Let me just make it bolder. So the first thing you need to do now is to just drop your cover page. So I'm going to drop my cover page here in the front of the book, in the front of the book. Now, there's a lot of things that can go on here. You need to align it in the middle and all, but that is not what we are going to be doing now. So I'm going to click on insert. When I insert, I'm going to click on page break. The reason why I'm clicking on page break, so that any other thing we are writing, we are not going to touch. We are not going to write anything here. We are just going to be writing from the next page. You understand? So very, very easy. But all these ones are not our concern. Our concern right now is writing our book. So how are we going to write our book? We're going to write our book with AI. Now we're going to write a book in AI. Remember the theme of this presentation: how to become an author in what? 48 hours. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to beg your benevolence, your time. Give me like 5 seconds. Let me inform my students that I am here. Give me like 5 seconds. Let me inform my students that I am with you guys. I am with you guys. So let me inform my students that I'm with you guys. So, all right. I'm going to mute my mic and I'm going to mute my. Nevertheless, it's just vibe. It's just Anyway, let's just continue. Let's continue. But give me a minute. Let me just Hello, guys. We are back. 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 My lovely students, I pay so much attention to my students and I love them so much. So, it's not easy to invest in consulting, it's not easy to invest in mentorship. And this just came up very late. So, well done, guys. So, let us continue our training. For us to continue our training, where did we stop? We stopped at creating the book. So, we've already done the cover page. The next thing you need to do is to make this cover page aligned in the middle. Why it is highlighted, you click in the middle here. You can understand. So we go to the next place. So we'll start writing our book right now. So you go over to the AI that we started using. Now, we'll not tell this AI, just tell him thank you for your assistant. Thank you so much for your assistant. All these ones is just effusing. But I need a table of contents for this book. Now, don't just stop there. The one that critically relates my message based on what I have told you. You see, AI will always give you things that you told it. You understand? It will always give you answers based on what you've told it. So you can see it is creating our what? It is creating our table of content. So this table of content is one that we are going to use. So ladies and gentlemen, beautiful, beautiful. So now I don't know whether you guys are getting value from this training because it means that everyone is just silent now. Like if you're really getting value, don't be shy. Just tell me you're getting value. Tell me you're tracking. Drop the fire emoji. Let's go. But I know that this is a very important place. There's no need to make so much noise. So you can see our ebook. You can see our structure. You can see table of content introduction. Please, guys, can you guys see me? Can you guys see my face? Can you guys see my face? Am I talking to myself? Can you guys see my face? I've already unmuted myself. Oh, I hope I'm not muted. Uh-huh. I hope I'm not muted. Okay, okay, okay. You guys can see me. So let's go. So now, normally when I'm writing my book, I'll do a lot of editing in the in the table of content. But because of this training, and I have just 30 minutes left, highest. So I'm just going to copy and paste, just copy and paste straight. So I'm copying here and I'm going to go to our book where we've already started writing. Now just going to paste it here. You can see pasting. So we are going to just remove this conclusion. No, we are going to leave everything here. Now, one thing you need to know is that when writing your book, it is an ebook. It is not when you're writing an ebook, you need to be you need to take into consideration the font size because people will be using their phone or their laptop to read your book. Don't make people's eye bend just to read your book. So copy everything, or you can highlight your work and change the font size from what it used to be towards increase the font size to something like 18. If you're using Google Docs, use 18 or use 16 basically. 16 is very, very okay. 18 for the titles and all. Understand? Now, there's a lot of ways you can do this automatically. All these things you can do many things automatically, but it's not for this training. So you can see we already have our table of contents and we already have chapter one, everything. So when you're done with any page, you need to do this thing called page break. Then go over to page break and click on page break here so that anything you're writing will not enter inside this new page. Then let us write our chapter one. So let us write our chapter one. What is our chapter one now? The chapter one is introduction, my heart for blah blah blah. Now, be rest assured that all those things like dedication, preface, all those things will be there. All those things will be there, but we are just going straight to the point. So we're just going to copy this one. We're just going to copy this thing and just tell ChatGPT to write it. Just tell it thanks again. Kindly write the introduction. You can do all these things with your phone. No, you can do all these things with your phone. This phone I used to write my first book. So I'll just copy and paste everything that is in the introduction for it and it will write. So I've already told you to write my introduction. You can see how AI is. Now, let me tell you something. When you're writing with AI, make sure you write a full exegesis for AI so that when you're giving it like a notebook, it will help you frame it well. You may not, and when you're writing with AI, you don't even need to do so much editing. So you're not paying any editor and all that. You can see how seamless it will be. All these things are already there. You don't even need to like format your book and all that. All you just need to do is to know how to give it instructions. Because of this class is very limited, we cannot give it those instructions. So we just copy everything here. We copy everything here and be very intelligent to know when to stop copying. Don't go and say let's begin this journey. Don't go and say if you want to, don't go and copy this second place. You can stop here. So you copy it here. Now, one thing I used to tell my student anytime you're using AI is don't allow AI know that you're using AI. Don't allow anybody know you're using AI. How do you not allow anybody to know? When your stories are too vague, there's no storytelling, there is no atom of humanness in it, then people will just judge you. Please be very, very wise when you're writing with AI. So what we've done now, we've done the introduction. So I'll just paste it here. You can see how it is already pasted. So there's a lot of editing to do here, but I'm not going to do that editing now. I'm just going to go to paid break again. Let it write my chapter one. Then after I write my chapter one, they will just do a little bit of editing. Then we'll be done for today. So very, very good. So if you said if you want, I can also draft chapter one. Okay, draft chapter one. Okay, write chapter one. Now let me tell you how to write with AI. Now let's look at what chapter one is. Understanding love relationship in Nigeria today. Now see how to use AI to write the truth about love, social media love versus real love, blah blah blah. You can just copy all these things. Copy all these things, then paste it here. When you paste it here, you can start giving it answers from everything. Start giving it answers. Now tell it number one. Um, I want you, I want you to tell my story on how I was scammed by an Instagram by an Instagram man, all in the name of love. Then the next command you can give it is now social media love versus real love. Um, talk about how to vet social media, how to vet social media love. This is just random instructions I am giving it, not very, very intelligent. The lady pressure to marry early. Um, talk about my auntie who married early but ended up sad until she divorced. Then the next subtitle there is what the met Nigerian lady believe about men. Let's just leave it. Then end it up with some other stories. Now you can now say my character name is, what is our character name again? What is the Emanuela. Bim. You've already given it all these things. Guys, are you listening? This is it. This is chapter one. You can see chapter one, true love versus social media love, blah blah blah. Is already all these things now. If you read it, it is story. My name is Emanuela. You can see, you can even read, like, let's even read the first paragraph. Very, very compelling. My name is Emanuela, and like many ladies in this generation, I once thought social media was a safe place to find love. After all, Instagram is full of perfect couples smiling in matching outfits, traveling the world and posting sweet captions about others. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that you're very intelligent, though, but you see AI, it will complement your intelligence. Use it. Don't be scared. Just make sure that you're real. You understand? So let us cut this one out. Let us copy and paste. Let us just do this one. Then after that, we are going to like, I know a lot of you are interested in reading this story already. A lot of you are interested in reading this story already. That is the reason why you need to also write your own book. You're not doing, if you use AI to write your book, as long as it's your intellectual property, it is very important rather than spending time on social media. So I've already pasted this. The next thing we need to do right now, we need to edit our book. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of editing tutorial. First thing you need to do is to copy everything. When you copy everything, then you what? We already know that we've already aligned our words. We've already aligned our font size, which is 16. Then the next thing is to go here to this line spacing. Remember what you did in your project in university. Use at least 1.5 so that it will be spaced. You can see how spaced it is now, right? Then click on it again. Then go back to this alignment. Click on this one. Use this one. So everything will be aligned. Everything will be aligned. You can see everything is aligned. Then the next thing you need to do is, now all these titles, subtitles, you should know that at least subtitles should get about 20 or 19 just to add more flavor to your book. You understand? So, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, we are going to call it a day. Put your hands together for me, everyone. Put your hands together for me, everyone. We created a masterpiece here. We created a masterpiece called what? What is the name of our book again? What is the name of our book? What is the name of our book? What is the name of our book? Let me check the name. I don't even know the name of the book I created. So that is it. So the name of our book is, I'm going to share the name now. All right. Somebody remember the name of our book? You guys don't remember. So let's go over to the name of our book. So guys, this is the name of our book. You can see the name of our book, our sweet book. How to how to avoid fake love and choose the right man. And the subtitle was something like this. The subtitle was something like this. Let's open to our subtitle. The subtitle was something like this. Let me zoom this inside. So you can see the subtitles. The lady's step-by-step guide to finding a godly husband without breaking heartbreak or wasting years. So beautiful book, guys. If you want to read this book, the author of this book is Enebuli. Enebuli. You have to send me a voice note of your pronunciation, but I know Elisha. This book was written by Elisha in this training. So Elijah came early and we gave him this book. So Elijah, come and collect your manuscript from me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, guys. Thank you so much for joining with me. And on this junction, I know that a lot of you are interested in writing your book. Now, let me tell you something. It's not about writing your book. The problem many people have is that when they write their book, they don't know how to sell it. Writing book is not the problem. Selling your book is the main thing. A lot of us are very, very, are very, very interested in writing their book, but they don't know how to sell it. Now, there is a strategy for selling your book. No matter the kind of value you have, if you don't have the right strategies to sell your book for profits, you're just going to be at the mercy of some other people that have a mediocre book selling mindless copies. That is where training comes in. That is where intelligent strategies comes in. There are three ways to launch your book. There are three ways to sell your book intelligently. Number one, there are three ways. Number one, you launch it with your friends and family. Number two, you sell it online using a lead generation system. Number three, you run your ads outrightly on Facebook. I know a lot of you are interested in it. A lot of you want me to teach how to run ads. A lot of you want me to what is the best way to sell books? Now, I have trained over I have trained over 1,000 people on how to do exactly what I'm going to be teaching you. This is my latest student book. Her name is Coach Mary. Mary, she's an accountability coach, and she wrote a book called Win with Accountability. And because of that book, she has published the book already. This is the book, Win with Accountability. It's already, if you check online, you can also see it. Go and check her on LinkedIn. This is her book, and I was also there in the book. I was there as a reviewer. Now I've helped other people. I can start opening my seller and showing you plenty of my student sales page and all. This is because it is not just about writing the book. If you write your book alone, you can spend mindless time. These 48 hours we are talking about, you can spend years writing your book. But with the right mentorship, with the right community, with the right guide, you're going to launch your book in just 14 days at most. 14 days at most. And for you to do that, if you like to launch your book in 14 days, then if you really want to launch your book in 14 days, then I have something designed to help you do that. Now, I have a 14 days ebook money secret. It's a challenge. The challenge is aimed at teaching you how to launch your book, how to write and launch your book in just 14 days. So if you're really interested in that challenge, should I say the challenge here? Are you guys interested? Should I talk about the challenge, or I should just don't bother about it and let's just close? All right. If you're interested in the challenge, I'm just give me a few minutes to just talk about the challenge. Like I told you, it's not about writing. A lot of us have goals. A lot of us want to have burning desires. In fact, after this training now, you say, but Susie, I don't need any training. That was how I thought when John Obidi taught me some particular thing. I was like, John Obidi has taught me everything. I mean, Emmanuel, my coach, Mr. Emeka Onobis, said he has taught me everything. I don't need mentorship again. But when somebody holds your hands, when you're accountable to a community, you tend to be more productive. If you want to go fast, go with a team. If you want to go fast, you need to go with a team, because a team is going to fire you. And if you have people in that team that are very fired, they are going to sponsor you to action. Imagine you're seeing hundreds of people launching their book. What is going to happen to you? You're going to be scared to launch your book. Now, in this community, we are also going to help you with launch strategies. We are also going to be, as a family, as a community, joining you to also launch your book. So when one person is launching their book, everybody comes to the launch. Everything is just like this. You're not going to be scared of members not being available in your launch. So this is how this works. Like I told you, in wherever you are in life, you need people. So this is a 14-day challenge with Boss Uzi, and I am going to be holding you by the hand, teaching you exactly how to do this. We are going to be going through all these things we've talked about, step by step, precept upon precept, a little here, a little there. I'm going to be showing you how to do it detailed. So this challenge is not free of charge, but I trust me, it's not something that will break your bank. In this challenge, I'm going to be highlighting some of the things you're going to be learning. In this challenge, you're going to be learning number one, you're going to be getting accountability, is a daily action plan. You're also going to be getting community access, mentorship, then templates and swipe files. Then you're also going to be getting monetization strategies. Then like this, I'm going to be coaching you live. Then I'm going to teach you how to set up your sales funnel so that you can sell your book, launch it on different platforms. Then we're also going to be using AI strategically. Remember, we just rushed the use of AI right now. I'm going to be taking my time to teach you how to use AI very, very effectively in this challenge. So this challenge is not very, very cheap, but it's not expensive as well. So if you're interested in getting this challenge, I'm going to show you. I'm just going to highlight it right now so that I can see the screen. So if you can see the screen, it's called the Ebook Money Secret 14-Day Challenge. It is aimed at helping you turn your knowledge into cash. Aimed at helping you turn your knowledge into cash. So turn your knowledge into cash, and you can see what you're going to be getting: accountability, daily sessions, and every other thing. Show you how to do all these things. And all this goes for just 25,000 naira. This is a normal price, but we are currently on an early bird asset. So you can be the first if you want to be among the first 20 people, you can take advantage of paying 9,990. So with that being said, if you're very interested in joining this challenge, then all you need to do right now is to make payments. Now, there's something I normally do when Because of this training, a lot of you have invested your time and your resources, your data and everything. I'm going to be giving you a fast action bonus. So if you're on this call right now, for the first 5 people, I'm going to be giving you the opportunity to pay 8,500 naira. All you just need to do right now is to make payment and send it to the OPay 8,500 naira, and you just send the proof of payment to my WhatsApp over there. And screenshot this and just send me the proof of payment. Now, this is very important for you if you're looking to write your book, you want to become an author, you want to be notable, you want to become an authority, then this is for you. Don't feel shy when you're investing in knowledge. Knowledge is an equalizer. Knowledge is going to help you mitigate a lot of mistakes. I have a lot of students that have already registered. Like Felix is in the comment section. He has registered already. We have a lot of people that have registered. So if you want to also take your spots, you also need to just make payment of 8,500. A lot of people have paid more than this, 25,000 naira and all. But because you're listening to me right now live, all I'm just offering you now is for the next 5 people, just pay 8,500 naira. And I'm going to be giving just 20 people slots to just pay 9,990 before the price goes to 2,500 25,000 naira. The challenge is starting on Monday. Monday is starting. So if you want to be part of it, waste no time to make payment right now. If you've gotten value from this, let me know in the comment section. Tell me you've gotten value. If you have any question to ask right now in the comment section. I'll be there to answer you. I'll be there to answer you. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for being my guest. I am so honored that you are here. Thank you so much for being my guest. If you have any question to ask, please ask right now. I'll be here to answer you. If you have any question to ask, you can ask right now. Thank you so much, guys. All right, I can see a lot of people already making that bold decision to like pay. Congratulations to you. I can see some names. Am I permitted to call your names? I can see some people making bold decisions to come on board. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So welcome, welcome, welcome. So it's 8,500 naira for this night only. It's a very worthy investment you can make on yourself today. And I am betting on you. Please, if you got value, just let me know if you got value. How can I register? All you need to do, sir, or Miss Monica, is all you need to is make payment of 8,500 naira to the account on the screen. Then you send me proof of payment. Like my number is there. I am also going to be sending it to the group right now, to the WhatsApp group. So if you're interested, all you need to do is to just do that right now. Thank you so much, guys. So I'm going to be sending the details over to the WhatsApp group. If you're on the WhatsApp group, you can just get on board. If you're on the WhatsApp group, just you will see my message right now. Please, if you have your question, if you have any question, I'll be very, very glad to answer you. I'll be very, very glad to answer you. You can ask your questions right now. All right. Thank you so much, guys. If you're making payment right now, don't hesitate to make your payment right now. I can see a lot of you are already taking up the bold decision. Congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to all of you. And I wish you success. And I know this is not going to just pass by. This is going to be very, very fruitful to you. You're going to write your book in 48 hours, but we are going to go on the 14-day challenge so that you can write a very good book. So you can send it over to the GT Bank, or you can use the OPay, anyone that pleases you. My name is Uzoma Oranibo, and it gives me so much joy to take you on this journey for 1 hour 30 minutes. With that being said, congratulations for joining, and see you at the top. I'm going to be ending this session right now so that you guys can go and do other things. So I just want to see a lot of people in the boot camp, and I know that you will join me there. So welcome, guys, and have a lovely evening. Good night, and God bless you. If you got value, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. If you got value, don't forget to subscribe. Just drop a comment, and I have other videos that can help you as well. So again and again, I'll be closing now.